What if I told you that one silent glance at a luxury event allegedly triggered one of the most intense behind-the-scenes rivalries K-pop has ever whispered about? Not a screaming match, not a public scandal, but a slow-burning psychological battle between two global superstars, all circling around one woman the world couldn't stop watching. Welcome back to the Soul Scripts, where we break down the stories the industry never confirms, but fans never forget. Tonight's story revolves around three names that individually dominate headlines. Kai, the magnetic performer from EXO, known for controlled charisma and lethal stage presence. 5. The deep-voiced enigma from BTS, unpredictable, artistic, and globally adored. Jennie, BLACKPINK's rap queen, fashion powerhouse, and arguably one of the most influential women in modern K-pop. Separately, they are untouchable. Together, they became the center of a storm. Let's rewind. Years ago, when news broke that Kai and Jennie were reportedly dating, the industry shook. Two elite idols from powerhouse groups linked romantically. It felt unreal. Fans were divided. Some celebrated. Others felt blindsided. Then, just as quickly as it surfaced, reports claimed the relationship ended. Publicly, everything seemed mature, respectful, professional. But insiders allegedly whispered that emotions don't switch off as cleanly as press statements. Fast forward. Photos and alleged sightings of Jennie and V spending time together began circulating online. Grainy images, anonymous accounts, airport overlaps, matching vibes. The internet exploded. Fan theories multiplied overnight. Timeline breakdowns trended. Old interviews were dissected like forensic evidence, and somewhere in the middle of that frenzy stood Kai, the ex. Now here's where the story allegedly turns intense. According to industry chatter, a private luxury brand event in Seoul brought both Kai and Five into the same room, while Jennie was also reportedly attending. No official footage ever showed conflict. No dramatic confrontation went viral. But people who claimed to be close to the scene described the atmosphere as charged. One anonymous staff member allegedly said the temperature in the room shifted the moment all three were within visual distance. Kai, known for composure, reportedly maintained a cool, unreadable expression, engaging politely, smiling when cameras flashed. V, often described as quietly confident, allegedly carried himself with calculated ease, greeting industry elites, laughing lightly, moving through the crowd with deliberate calm. Jennie, effortlessly radiant, speaking with designers, posing for photos, giving nothing away. And yet fans noticed something unusual afterward. Neither Kai nor V publicly acknowledged each other for a long stretch of time, despite overlapping social circles. Coincidence? Or strategic distance? Insiders began using one word: chess. The alleged fight wasn't loud, it wasn't physical, it was positional. Soon after that event, brand appearances seemed carefully staggered. If one appeared at a Paris show, the other appeared in Milan days later. When one dropped a solo teaser, the other's performance clip mysteriously trended within 48 hours. Fans started calling it subtle dominance. Even fashion choices were analyzed. Color symbolism, timing, lyrics in solo songs. Was it coincidence, marketing, or quiet competition? One rumor claimed a backstage interaction was cut short when managers stepped in to avoid unnecessary proximity. Another alleged that staff deliberately adjusted seating charts at industry gatherings to prevent awkward optics. None of this was confirmed, but in K-pop, perception can feel louder than proof. What makes this story even more layered is personality contrast. Kai's aura has always been smooth and contained, the type to internalize rather than explode. Five, on the other hand, carries a mysterious intensity, artistic, emotional, and deeply loyal by reputation. Two strong personalities, one shared history with the same woman, and a global fandom watching every move. The alleged tension reportedly spilled into online fan spaces more than anywhere else. Hashtags trended worldwide. Fandom debates turned heated. The idea of a bro code violation was discussed endlessly. But here's the twist many overlook. All three continued thriving. Kai's solo work drew critical praise. V's individual projects shattered streaming numbers. Jennie expanded her fashion empire and musical dominance. No public shade. No diss tracks. No open hostility. Which raises the biggest question of all. If there was truly a dirty fight, was it ever about anger? Or was it about pride? In the high-stakes world of K-pop, image is currency. And when two global icons share romantic links to the same superstar, ego and public perception naturally collide. But professionalism in this industry runs deep. Agencies protect reputations fiercely. Schedules are meticulously crafted. Narratives are tightly managed. If a confrontation happened, it would likely never see daylight. So what fans call a fight may have been nothing more than tension amplified by viral culture. Or it may have been a silent rivalry fought through influence, timing, and dominance, the kind of battle where the loudest weapon is success. Imagine locking eyes across a room where cameras flash non-stop. Knowing millions are speculating, knowing every move will be analyzed, that pressure alone could feel like combat. And Jennie? Perhaps the most fascinating part of this entire narrative is her composure. Never addressing rumors directly, never confirming, never denying, maintaining power in silence, which only fueled the mystery further. Years later, fans still debate. Was Kai quietly hurt? Was V unfazed? Was there ever tension at all? Or did the internet write a dramatic script that reality never followed? Here's what we do know. No official statement has ever confirmed hostility between Kai and Fifth. No verified footage shows confrontation. No direct comments from Jennie suggest rivalry. Yet the legend persists, because in K-pop stories don't need confirmation to live forever. They survive on glances, on timing, on imagination. And sometimes the most dramatic battles are the ones fought without a single word spoken. So what do you think? Was there ever real tension behind the polished smiles? Or was this entire saga a masterclass in how fans can turn coincidence into mythology? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into the stories shaking Korean entertainment, subscribe to the Soul Scripts and turn on notifications. Because in this industry, the stage performance is only half the show. And remember, everything discussed here is based purely on online speculation and unverified rumors that have never been officially confirmed by any of the individuals involved.